10 Tricks to Help Any Couple Become as Photogenic as Hollywood Stars. Why do movie stars always look great in photos no matter which pose they choose? The answer is simple: they know a certain number of little secrets that help them to accentuate their most attractive features and hide what they don't want us to see. With this in mind, we at Brightside decided to show you what the most common mistakes are when taking photographs and the best ways to avoid them. Try to remember them, and your future photographs are guaranteed to look great. 1. The classic pose, the embrace. Try not to cover each other up using your hands, as this focuses too much emphasis on the hands themselves rather than on each individual as a whole. Slightly turn your body toward the camera, pay attention to your posture, and don't lower your head too much. 2. Half facing each other. A raised arm makes the size of your shoulders and your arm itself just look larger. It also has the effect of making the individual look larger than they actually are. Instead, lower your arms and bend them slightly. This will look more elegant, plus it makes you appear slimmer. 3. Holding onto the arm. By leaning and holding onto her partner, the woman in the photograph on the left appears to be falling over. Moreover, the effect of this pose is to make both individuals look too relaxed. If one partner stands slightly behind the other, however, the shot is much more successful. 4. Pressing against the shoulder. It's better not to place your head on your partner's shoulder because of differences in height. This often looks vaguely ridiculous. Instead, stand slightly behind him and press up very lightly against his shoulder. Remember to retain good posture and not squeeze your face against him. This looks more attractive, and it will also make you appear thinner. 5. A half turn to the side with your right shoulder forward. As we noted above, it's best to avoid covering your partner with your hands and arms. A strong embrace could end up looking like you're strangling your partner. A much better pose to adopt is to half face the camera with your shoulders spread wide, slightly hugging your partner. 6. How to pose when sitting. When hugging your partner for a photograph, you need to be careful to make sure you don't appear to be falling on them with your entire body. Also avoid placing your arms completely over their shoulders. Instead, stand a little behind them and lean on them slightly. Place your arms lightly on their shoulders without joining your hands together. 7. A half embrace with a kiss. A pose in which the man kisses his partner on the forehead should be avoided, as this often means the woman ends up with her face buried in his shirt. A more successful pose involves kissing on the temple. 8. A half embrace and a swing toward the camera. Try not to lean your heads against each other, as it can almost look like you're physically joined together. Your shoulders should be spread out and slightly turned toward the camera. 9. A simple kiss. The ideal moment for a photo here is 1 second before the kiss takes place. The kiss itself doesn't always work as the focus of a photograph, as it often involves two people's noses being squashed together. Or, in the worst cases, it looks like they're eating each other's faces. 10. Another way to pose while embracing. Don't overdo it when hugging your partner in a photograph, otherwise you run the risk of looking like one strangely shaped figure. For a successful photograph, all that has to happen is for the man to draw the woman in slightly toward him and kiss her lightly on the cheek. And, once again, don't forget about your posture.